What's going on, guys? It's Pineapple King. This is day 13. We are here for the schedule predictions. Baby, you already know it. Today is the Green Bay Packers. I got a couple buddies that love this team, but I'm not the greatest fan of this team, but it's all right. It's all right. We're going to get right into it, and we are going to predict the Packers. I know if you just came from the Lions video and you want to see what the Packers do, let's come check it out, because you are obviously salty about this Week 1 W. And before I forget, actually, let's go into your top 3 best and worst. Go check out all my links in the description below. We're doing that spin. And I'll leave the W up there. I mean, you guys already know if you came from the Lions video that you cooked the Lions Week 1, and that's crazy. So Aaron Banks is obviously great, but apparently he got overpriced. I'm not going to go into that because I don't know a whole lot about that. I think that Nate Hobbs is not the key to everything. Losing Eric Stokes, Jair Alexander, it's going to be pretty bad. And I did this technically before you guys lost Jair. I think it will stay the same, though, because you did draft Matthew Golden, and I have good faith in Matthew Golden. You got Jaden Reed. That wide receiver room is full of a bunch of wide receiver 2s, but if they can get it done, if you have 4 wide receiver 2s, that might be better than 1 wide receiver 1. And I know I've been trashed on the Packers for the fact that they don't have a wide receiver 1, but if you've got a bunch of wide receiver 2s out there and no wide receiver 3s or anything, it's not bad. You can kind of throw it to anywhere, but sometimes they can screw it up. There was a lot of drops for the Packers last year. Let's see how you do. Obviously, Week 1 you beat the Lions, which Lambeau Field, Jordan Love, apparently he kind of had a down year last year. You guys lost first round of the playoffs. It was against the Eagles, Super Bowl champs, whatever. So I think this is Jordan Love's semi bounce back year. He didn't do horrible last year, but this is where he bounces back a little bit, guys. And tough game Week 1 in Lambeau, but you come back to Lambeau, quick Thursday night, but you're still in Lambeau. That is a dub. I think home games mean a little bit more whenever it's a quick turnaround. Back-to-back home games against back-to-back tough teams. You guys look scary in the first 2 weeks. Jordan Love, revenge tour. Josh Jacobs is obviously a GOAT. We'll see how that defense does, man. It kind of looks similar to how the Bucs are now, with you guys are more on offense and not as lot on defense. But we'll see. We'll see. Not everything's over. Browns in Cleveland. Doesn't matter, bro. Flacco's probably starting at this point, and he's probably broken, or who knows who's starting at this point. Go check out that video. Cowgirls in AT&T. Nah, it don't matter. It don't matter. You're 4-0, and it sucks you get an early bye, but you can say, heading into the bye week, we were undefeated, baby. Woohoo, baby. That's actually so ironic. The Packers friend literally just texted me. That's actually hilarious. He'll love this video because you're starting off 5-0. Lambeau Field Bengals, they have a worse defense than you for sure. So their offense might be slightly better, but if Jordan Love is having his comeback season that I think he's going to have, let him cook, man. 35-38 final score. Arizona Cardinals W 6-0. Guys, 6-0. You might be the last undefeated team left in the league, and you are not even supposed to be that good this year. If you came from the Lions video, you know you already lost the division, so where do the losses start coming? Well, you didn't want it to start coming, and you definitely didn't want them to start coming against the Steelers, but Aaron Rodgers, he's got to have some good games in there. That Pittsburgh Steelers defense is very good, and Jordan Love's going to have a comeback year, but guys, not everybody's perfect. But then you play the Panthers and you win there, so it's a good bounce back game in Lambeau especially. But the Panthers are sneaky good. You could lose that game. Hell, you could lose Bengals. You could lose a lot of more of these games. But I am a Jordan Love believer this year. After I saw him get him to the playoffs, I'm a believer. And I also just think Aaron Rodgers is just going to go out there and go all out on his team. On his whole team. Just to be like, I'm not old. That's also kind of why I put that loss there. The defense, though, is kind of crazy. You play the Eagles again in Lambeau Field, and that's a dub. That is a revenge game for the playoffs. The playoffs game was kind of close. Playoff game was kind of close, and that is a dub for the Packers. And you're sitting here 8-1 right now, by the way. 8-1. You're winning the division right now, and it looks great. But I mean, the Jets at MetLife, you're 9-1. 9-1. Because who knows who the Jets quarterback is right now? You play the Vikings for the first time, which is, by the way, this stretch of like not playing division rivals and then like playing in your division for the next like. Watch this. Play the Vikings in Lambeau. It's a dub. You're 10-1, and you feel like you're gonna get the bye week. But quick turnaround, Thursday Night Football. You got to go to Ford Field. Can't beat them twice. Definitely can't beat them twice. But then you have a nice recovery game against the Bears. Guys, can we take a minute? Can we take a minute to acknowledge the 11-2 Packers right now as the best team in the NFL? Top of the division. Top of the division, by the way. Yep. Well, do I have bad news for you, Packers fans? Do I have bad news for you? Broncos in Colorado, crazy defense, loss. Chicago Bears in Soldier Field, loss. Baltimore Ravens in Lambeau, doesn't matter. They're going for the freaking number 1 seed, loss. The Vikings in Minneapolis, J.J. McCarthy's on fire, loss. He finished 11-6. Right before I go over to the spreadsheet, the Broncos just have the best defense in the league. I said that in the Broncos video. It's going to be crazy. Too much for you. You're not going to beat the Bears twice. Caleb Williams is going to edge one out on you. Pause. The Ravens are pushing for the bye week, competing against the Bills. Go watch those videos if you haven't seen it already. And the Vikings, J.J. McCarthy, he's going to either be goated at this point or he's going to be replaced. So you can't beat him twice. 11-6, heading over to the spreadsheet. Last year, this is actually crazy. I predicted you guys at 10-7, which you went 10-7. But I predicted you at number 8, 10-7. But you made the playoffs at 10-7 actually. So I was fully correct about your record. So maybe I can be fully correct again, and maybe you might like that because I have you at number 5 in the playoffs, 11-6, and you're playing probably the worst. You're playing the worst division winner. So whoever that's gonna be, if it's the Bucks, you're screwed. Whoever that may be, that could be a dub, and then you could move on and maybe play the Lions, which could be a 50-50 game because you're division rivals. But that's going to be it for this video. Let me know what else do you think I should do on this channel down in the comments below. I'm obviously going to finish all these schedule predictions, and when the season starts, we're going to go week by week and predict scores, kind of like how I did last year, but I gave up on it. We're going to go all the way this year, and it's going to be great. I'll start posting sports betting. I'll do everything. But leave a like down below if you like this content, and I will see you guys tomorrow.